Jeff Eastman from North Canton Paranormal Detectives, where we design creative and innovative products used in paranormal investigations. Today, I'd like to talk to you about another invention of mine, which combines the technology of the REM Pod, which has the ability to monitor the area around the antenna, the electromagnetic field around the antenna, for objects that come in and out of that, along with the ability to detect EMF, electromagnetic frequencies, technology found in the ParaLight Plus, which has its 360-degree viewing and the sound capabilities. I'd like to also add music to my new device as a trigger object. I believe spirits will enjoy to hear the music and want to come back to it, the device, to keep playing the song selections. Well, today I've got some great news, and that's about a new product of ours. It's called ParaREM. The R stands for REM Pod technology. The E stands for EMF detection technology. And the M stands for music. So let's move this stuff off and get a little bit of a closer look, and I'll demonstrate the new ParaREM for you. Okay, now that we're in a little bit closer, let's take a look at the new ParaREM. On top of this, you're going to see a blue LED that indicates the unit is turned on and the battery strength. The R button stands for REM Pod technology. E button stands for EMF. And the M button is for the music selection mode. Also, we have the antenna located on the top. On the one side, we have a decal that shows the descriptions for the button use. A dot on the decal indicates a quick pick. A long dash means holding the button down, for example, going through music selection mode. Okay? And on the opposite side, we have the decal for the 9 different songs that we put into the ParaREM. So the color bars that you see corresponds to the different color bars that are on the ParaREM. For example, pink, the lowest light on there is Ring Around the Rosie, and these are all labeled. So if you want to select a song, you look at the color, and you're able to push the button on top to get to that color choice, and it will always remember the last music selection when you open it up. So let's get into a demonstration and / comparison against the REM Pod, the ParaLight Plus, and showing you in the music mode, okay, a little bit closer here. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate to you the REM Pod feature technology that we have built into the new ParaREM. On your left is a REM Pod, and it is set up to the highest sensitivity, and I just re-zeroed it. On this side is the ParaREM, which if I one-click on that button, the R button, it's in REM mode. As you can tell, the red light is on top, and I'll tell you about that in a second. And it gives you a chance to step back as it recalibrates the environment around it. So let's get my hands close to these. You can see now the REM Pod is just going off. So on the ParaREM, my hand's about a foot away from the antenna before it starts picking up activity. And on the REM Pod, approximately 8 inches, first detection. Okay, so let's move on to another demonstration. In this demonstration, I'll be comparing the ParaREM against the ParaLight Plus in its ability to detect EMF. So first of all, let's take the ParaLight Plus and put it in the Ultra setting. So hold the button down, standard, medium, ultra setting. Hold the button down again. In my hands here, I have an EMF source. I'm going to come down, top down. Pretty much the same. Okay? So let's move on to another demonstration. For this demo, we're going to be showing you the music capabilities of the new ParaREM. So let's open it up. It remembers the last mode you were in, whether you had no sound at all, you had tones, or you had music going. And in this demo, I opened it up, I had no noise at all. One click is just in the sound mode to allow you to hear the different levels. And the next is the music mode. So in the music mode, behind me, I have an EMF wand. I'm going to use this to kick off the music. It will play 13 notes and stop. And then you tell the spirits, hey, if you want to finish that song, go back to the device and trigger it again. Okay, another very important feature that I put in here is that the ParaREM will show the hit, whether it's in REM mode or EMF mode. Meaning, I'm holding my EMF wand. If I come by and did you see that flash? The flash was actually the hit that took to activate this, whether it was 1 bar or all 6 bars. And the same goes for the REM Pod technology. Alright? I'm going to put this away, and let's go back into just sound mode. I'm going to pull up the antenna, but you can't see it's outside the screen. See that? We're going to go into dual mode. Dual mode is both the REM and the EMF. By holding both buttons down, I have the REM feature working, which is the antenna. So my hand above it is getting close to the antenna. As you see, the signal strength grows downward. And then as I hold my EMF source, trying to get this near it, it activates from bottom up. And the reason for that, I'm going to shut this off. The reason for the lights and the direction that they come from is that during an investigation, if you're filming the ParaREM and you get a hit, later on you'll be able to determine whether or not it was a REM pod hit, something breaking the field around the antenna, or it was an EMF hit just by looking at the direction of the lights going off. If in the video you notice that the lights started at the bottom and grew up, that's an EMF hit. If the lights started at the top and grew down, that's a REM pod hit. Okay? For this portion of the music demo, we've zoomed in the camera, shut the lights off, so that you can take a look at the different color bars going off in sync with the music. This is the first song. Again, it'll play 13 notes and then it'll stop. And waiting for the next hit, whether it's a REM pod hit from movement around the antenna or an EMF. So let's move to the next song. Hold the button down, click to the next song, hold the button again, accepts the song, and plays it. Hold the button down, one click moves it to the next song, hold the button down again to accept, and the next song. Just following the same procedure Now when you get to the 6th song, the 7th song is indicated by pink and blue. So let's hold the button down to accept and play that song. Hold the button down again. The next song is selected by seeing both the green and the yellow lights. Holding the M button down again, accepts that song. Reveille. And finally, hold the button down again. One last click, the orange and red selection. Hold the button down. Okay, I hope you enjoyed those music selections. My wife spent a lot of time researching and helping create these songs for me. So before we wrap things up here, I'd like to show you a couple clips of evidence that we got during a paranormal investigation at the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum and also at the Hillview Manor. So let's take a look at those.
Thank you.
That is cool. Thank you. Jeff's sound just went off.
Why is that going off?
Because
something's touching
Because it's
Do you
Are you
just
something
have to
serious?
do
You
it?
know how exciting that
because
is.
something paranormal happened.
And we're trying to prove that it works, so we get it on our recorders. Could you do it again?
Nice.
You are awesome.
Is your thing
Fantastic.
on?
Thank you so much. I really
You're
appreciate
Oh,
it.
you guys don't know how exciting that is. And they're triggered by, activity by it, and it'll play so many notes, and then they have to come back to it.
There you go. You
10
are
notes.
just the
Nice
coolest.
job.
Thank you
10.
so much.
I walk out. We wanted a classical
That they invented
song. We
years
wanted,
ago.
like,
That's-
some kind of...
Hands back to the wall.
That is just so
Yeah.
cool. Thank you
That is
so
super
much.
awesome.
I bet you haven't smelled whiskey for a while. Smells really good. We've got it in a flask. Ah. I think the whiskey did it. Karen? Very good.
Thank you.
That was amazing.
Okay, so in ending here, I had a couple things I also wanted to tell you about. If for whatever reason the antenna were to break, it's very easy to replace. All you got to do is unthread it from the base, like so. Put in your replacement antenna, and it is guided right into the spot where it needs to go, and then tighten it down. In addition, just like the standard ParaREM Plus, it runs on 3 AA batteries. Very common batteries out there. Put that back on. So if you'd like to know more about the new ParaREM, please visit us at North Canton Paranormal Detectives or NCPD Ohio.com. And as always, be safe and have fun on your next paranormal investigation.